Alright, good morning fam. Today we're going to talk about Mel's Mix. A lot of people ask, well, what is Mel's Mix? What's in Mel's Mix? Okay, what it is, he recommends you have perlite or vermiculite, one part, one part of moss, peat moss, and the other part of compost. That's three different parts. Well, as you know, on the previous video I made, I showed you guys how I do make my compost. And here's my compost bed, as you've seen before, and there's my strainer that I strain this in. Okay, so here's how I recommend you do Mel's Mix. Okay, instead of mixing it, you can mix it, but instead of putting it all in like a 4x4 square foot container or box, if you've already got nice organic soil in your box from previous years, or if you're beginning, you may have to do the Mel's Mix the way he says. But on this part, I'm going to show you how you can maximize, you can get more out of your Mel's Mix, because it can get expensive having to buy 25-pound sacks of perlite or vermiculite, and then 2.2 cubic feet bags of peat moss and all that stuff. So here's how I make mine. I take my strainer with my compost that you've already seen the video on how I did my compost, and with this potting mix, now I didn't use this kind, I had another kind, but what's in this is actually some perlite and moss and peat moss. That's basically what's in it. A couple of other nutrients that some of manufacturers put them in or whatever. But I so what I do, I mix about half of my strained compost, half and half, or equal parts, I would say, and equal parts of this potting mix, which has peat moss. Now, if you want to buy the peat moss and the vermiculite, put it together, you'll have a whole lot of peat moss and vermiculite to make your mix. And I mix half and half of compost and I say potting mix, and put it in here. And then, so this is basically a Mel's Mix, because you do have your vermiculite or perlite, and you do have your peat moss, and you do have your compost. So those are the three ingredients in it. So, but instead of putting it in my whole bed, when I get ready to do my, you see me do my transplants and all that kind of stuff. And this is cayenne pepper, and see, it's already producing. And I'm setting these out this morning, and I'll show you how I do it in my square foot garden on this video. Okay, but you see in there, see how the white little perlite and vermiculite or whatever it is, rock. And so you can maximize your Mel's Mix. That's a tongue twister. Maximize your Mel's Mix by just having them in your cup like this, and then planting them in your soil that you have in your garden, and then that way you can get a whole lot more out of your Mel's Mix. You don't have to, I wouldn't recommend putting it all in the whole thing if you already got some good soil. You can save your money, because the plants are only going to, they're only going to get so much and have so much of a root system that needing the feed on it. But isn't that a pretty cayenne pepper? Okay, now we're going to go to the garden, and I'll show you how I plant. All right, plant peppers. Okay, now we're going to plant these peppers in my square foot garden bed, raised bed here. And the way I'm going to put 8 in this one, like I said, this is a 4 feet by 32 inches, or if you have a 4x3 bed, this would work perfect for it. So I go down the middle. I'm going to have 8, so I'm going to score it here. Okay, score it there, score it there. These are just approximate. Score it there. So you got 8 squares here, you see? Now, I'm going to plant, in this one I'm going to plant jalapeno peppers. These are the Goliath. And I think I got about 6 Goliath and a couple of regular jalapeno. So, here we go. I dig. I don't know if you can see how deep I'm digging here, or if it's even in the shot. But I dig really deep here. And take this out. Got a good root system going. Go down there pretty deep with it. About as deep as that cup is tall. Okay? Go about as deep as the cup. Go about as deep as the cup is tall. Because the beds, they're just 8 inches tall anyway. And this is what, 5 inches or so. So you're gonna go down there as deep. Now that's a regular jalapeno. He'll go another place. I try to keep them together. This bed will be my jalapeno bed, and I got a cayenne bed, and I got a ghost pepper bed, and a scorpion bed, and all this whole row here will be my my hot peppers. Okay. All right. Remember, like I always say, you got to go deep. And I just kind of push that dirt around it. Okay. And that's it. Okay, now go to the next one. All right. Jalapeno. This is a Goliath. Okay. And you got the little squares there, so I usually mark it with my hands. You can measure it if you want. Okay. Go down in there. I didn't bring my scissors because I know I'm gonna have to trim some of these lower deals out. Goliath. Okay. Go down there really deep. Okay, I can get a close up of this, but you see how my whole hand's down in there. Okay. Put it in there. Cover it up to the neck. Okay, 4 of them. It doesn't take very long once you get going there. Okay. I think there's another. Well, yeah, I got 6 Goliaths. Yeah, 6 Goliaths, and that's the big jalapeno peppers. You can do on your grill, and you can stuff them with cheese and wrap them with bacon and all them good things. Or you can grill them, and that's what makes Chipotle. Grilled smoked jalapenos, in case you didn't know. Okay. Now this is another Goliath. Yep. That's what Chipotle is. Smoked jalapeno pepper. Oh. And I'm going to show you guys some dehydrating videos here too. I dehydrate them and make a jalapeno pepper powder, just like everybody has the red pepper in your cupboard, But I'm going to be making different types. Of course, everybody, like I said, the red pepper is usually cayenne, but I'll have jalapeno, I'll have scorpion, I'll have ghost pepper powder, good on different types of ethnic dishes, exotic dishes, Asian type dishes, Thailand, whatever, Chinese, whatever. And okay, these are my regular jalapenos. Those just the regular kind, like at Church's Chicken. Anyway, here we go. All right, put that in there. Got to go deep. Y'all can probably see. Maybe you can see that one better. I don't know. They're blooming already too. Some people say take the blooms off, but I ain't taking no blooms off of here. I'm leaving mine on. And when they get ready, I'll just pick them off. It's not going to stop this plant from growing. This plant will be 2 feet tall here shortly. For sure. Now, get this last one. Okay. Last one. Don't cover your sign, Artie. Okay. Am I even in the shot? I might not have a good camera angle today. I'm just kind of rushing it. Shouldn't be rushing it. Take your time. Gardening is time. See that eggshell? That would just, I could put it in there though. You know, these eggshells are good for preventing bottom end or blossom end rot and tomatoes. And I'll do that. Little grubby worm. Grubby. I ought to put him on a fishing pole. What do you think? Millwood Lake is only about 5 miles away. Now I'm gonna put him in there. Let him poop and make me some worm castings. Speaking of worm castings, look at my wiggly friend. Wiggly. And you know they produce every 7 days. A mature worm will produce eggs, lots of eggs, every 7 days. Sure do. Another tad bit of info. There. Now clean it out. Now look at that's Goliath and jalapeno. I'll stick this here. Now I'm gonna take these bottom leaves off here. Okay? I usually cut them with my scissors, but I don't have none with me. They're in the greenhouse. And as it starts to grow, I like to keep about this much space, 6 inches at least, between the earth. Speaking of the earth, see, that's organic. No smell. That's when you know it's ready. Your compost, it just has an earthy smell. It doesn't have a rotten egg smell. If it's a rotten egg smell, don't use it. No bueno. You have to wait until it decomposes and it's ready. Yep. Good soil. Okay, now let me continue. I'll just pick these off. Hope my camera doesn't run out of memory. I've been putting a lot of films up lately. Got to figure out how to clean out my box there. Be gentle with them, okay? See, there's 8 of them. 8. And they're going to get like this big. I mean, they'll get big. They'll fill up this whole box eventually. And sometimes I put the little cage over them because they'll get tall and they'll want to lean over sometimes. But they'll lean into each other. Like Bill Withers says, lean on me until you get strong. I'm going to bring my guitar out here and sing for you guys one of these days. Anyway, that's basically it, fam, on this. And now I might would take these out, blooms off, but I ain't. Well, I'll take this one out. These look kind of weak. Take this, clean it out. And okay. That is my, now I'm done. There's an ant here somewhere. I gotta figure out how to get these ants out of here, because I don't use no pesticides in here. Nope, not Artie. So I gotta figure out. Somebody said if you sprinkle pepper on them, ground pepper, that works, but I don't know. I'd rather sprinkle my pepper on my chicken and my fish to eat. Anyway, that's the end of this video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Today is, what is today? It's Wednesday. It's trash day. It's Wednesday in Tolette. It's Wednesday, April after Easter, 24th, 25th, something like that. Yep. So there we have it. And I'll kind of mess with these a little bit. And these will grow, and I'll keep you guys updated on how this is coming along. So that's 8, look here, 8 plants in a 4 by 32 inches. I'll just say 3. It's 32 inches, but I'm gonna just 3 feet, 4 by 3. And I like this design. 4 by 4 too is kind of square, and I gotta be hip, you know. So I'm a hip cat. I'm not a square cat, but I'm a hip cat. I'm a hip square cat. How about that? And but anyway, there it is. Hope you guys enjoy my videos, and I gotta figure out how to get my YouTube channel started so I can start making me some money with this. Okay, and farmers market's coming up pretty soon too, all over the country. You know. All right, y'all take it easy. Good luck gardening.